I want to thank y'all for the 40 plus views on my most recent video and 30 something on my friend's video. That is just that's really good to me. I love it. Thank y'all for watching it. Like I said, the story that I told you about the middle school, that was all real. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell you about my overpossessive friend that I've had for like years now. That I should have fucking broke apart from the very first time I met her. Alright, there's usually three things you need to follow in school. Do your homework, listen to your teachers, and most importantly, don't get in any drama. I got in drama, of course. Okay, so this started in middle school. It's kind of happening now, but kind of died down. But it was in 8th grade. I met this girl. Let's call her Susan. I met Susan when, I was walking down to the park because in my neighborhood, we have like a little park that people used to go and hang out, mostly do drugs, it's just, yeah. So I met her. She was sitting on a rock telling people about her boyfriend experience. And, people were sitting there listening, and I thought she was kind of cute. Or so I thought. So I talked to her, I started a basic conversation, and I had to go get something at home, and I'd be right back. 'Cause usually I go to the basketball court in the park, cause like we got the park right there, like where the wood chips are, and then we have the basketball court, which people go and hang out, play basketball, smoke too. And I said, "You want to come with?" And she said, "Yeah." So we're walking down the road, right? And I go in the house, get my things. I come out, and she's like, "You know what? You want to come to my house just to hang out?" I'm sorry. And I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's go." So we go to her house. We start hanging out. Parents aren't home, mind you. And we start hanging out, talking, and then it turns sexual. Okay? It turns sexual. Keep in mind, I'm still a virgin right now. So, well, obviously not right now, but like in middle school, I was still a virgin. So I didn't really know what the hell was going on until she, But we didn't actually have sex. We just like, I don't know, we dry humped or some shit. I don't really recall what we did, but we did. So after, all that said and done, my mom has like, I have like 20,000 messages from my mom saying, "Where are you? Get the fuck home. You're in trouble." This. I made some excuse like saying, hey, her parents want me to eat there with her at their house. And my mom's like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, you already know what we were doing, boys. But I also think she did it. Like, she actually, like, I think she gave me top. I don't really remember. But all I gotta know, it's a crazy ass night. I asked her if she wanted to be my girlfriend. She said yeah. I come home. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. She dry humps on the first day. She does another thing on the first day. My head's like, not a good idea. Don't go out with this girl. Like, she's just gonna be trouble in the future. God damn it, if I ain't listening to myself, man. All right, so I called her up. I got her number. I left that out. I'm sorry, I left it out. I called her. I was like, "Hey, listen, it's not really gonna work out." I made some like bum excuse. I forgot what I said, but all I remember is saying, "I got dangerous people after me. You don't want to date me." And I broke it up. I hung up. Boom. That was the end of it. Okay. And I come back to school. She's like giving me like the cold shoulder, like she don't like me, and she's making up all these rumors in middle school. I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, listen, if you really gonna do those two things like I just mentioned on the first day, you's a hoe. Like, you a big ass hoe for that. But eventually, word got around the school. People used to come up to me and say, "Hey, did you sleep with this girl? Yes or no?" I, of course, said no because, I was nervous and such like that. And I'm telling the story because I want to come out. It's eating me inside. So, I say no and such. And then my friend come up to me. Let's call him Clyde again. Clyde's like, he's like, "Yo, check this shit out, right? She had sex with your bully." And my head literally it blew up. I was like, what? Like, it blew up. And then, some people say that. The other people say, oh, well, this. And her defense is, oh, he raped me. Girl, how the hell is he going to rape you again? Because last time I checked, you're a good fighter. Like, you and I used to play fight. "You a good ass fighter. There's no way someone could rape you." And she kept saying, he missed the hole, right? And I was like, bro, I was dying, bro. I was crying. Like, I literally was just dying. Oh my god, that shit was so funny. And I was like, wait a minute. Technically, that's not rape, considering that if he missed, like you said he did, that's not rape, actually. But I was like, you know what? All right, I'm going to keep it 100. All right, fine. I guess that's rape for you, I guess. And like everybody in my middle school did not fuck with this girl. Like nobody did after that. Like, spreading rumors, spreading lies, all because her parents don't give her attention at home. So she comes to school and wants it there, which is wrong to me. Don't do that. Don't, just because your parents don't like you, don't mean you gotta come to school and make everybody else's lives miserable every day. Like, don't do that. So we stopped talking, and a year passes. Yeah, I know. A whole fucking year passes. And what happened is I go outside. I have a little throat thing, I'm sorry. I come outside, and I see this girl walking. I was like, who's this? I go up to her, and she's like, hey, Michael, hey. I was like, who are you? And she's like, it's me, Susan. I was like, what? Because, like, this girl literally had a glow up. Like, this girl was cute, but she didn't have my requirements for a woman, okay? I'm going to say that because I don't like this girl at all, okay? I hope you see this video. I really do. Anyway, so we go back to her house, start hanging out, chilling. I talk to her parents. They like me. We start hanging out and chilling. Eventually, we start hanging out every day. Every single day. Every day of the week. A lot of every days. I know. I'm sorry. But we did. And so this was like, it was like getting towards summertime. I think it was at summertime. I don't really remember all this much. But, so yeah, after we started hanging out a lot, she wanted me to do everything for her. Like, fucking carry her shit. You gotta do all this. Like, treat me like a dog, right? At this point, I'm sitting at the couch. I said, man, if this girl tells me to grab the fucking remote in front of her, I'm gonna flip out. She didn't. Thank God that she didn't, because I would have flipped out and stormed out the house. Like, no. So, she's like, you know what? She's like, I'm feeling kind of, yeah, you know how girls can feel sometimes, right? Yeah, y'all know. And I was like, oh. And she wants me to do it. And I was like, I can't. No, no. And she accepted it, so I left. And one day it was like raining, and I was playing my Forza, just fucking busting heads and shit. She calls me on the phone. She's like, hey, listen, I want you to come over. I need you to do something for me. And I was babysitting my kids, so I couldn't really go over there until she said these words. I'm feeling sexual. So I put my controller, zoomed off. Like, I was gone. Like, I took the kids. I was like, listen, y'all can play outside while I go do something, or you can come in the house, play with Andrew. I don't care. I get there, Andrew's gone. I was like, shit, how am I going to get inside? And they start, playing, and I go in the room. I'm not going to lie. I did do it, but it's something I really regret to this day. Like, I should never have done it, but I did. That's not the first time I lost my virginity, though. No, I'll make a whole video on that separate. That's not the first time. That was not my first time. But long story short, follow the rules, man. Oh, I mean, screw the other two rules, but stay out of drama. Nobody wants it. I'll make a part 2. It just gets over 50 views and 10 likes. I'll make a part 2 about this because it still is happening right now. Like, no joke. But yeah, long story short, do not associate with girls like this because, like, they will fucking ruin your life. You don't want this because once you associate yourself with her or that person, she'll never leave you alone. Like, ever. I'm telling you this. But I hope y'all did enjoy this short video. If you did, drop a like. It would be, much appreciated. And subscribe. Turn my post notifications on so you won't miss a day what I post. I'm going to be posting 2 videos every week. So, see y'all later.